Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5:34 in the morning. Today's video is going to be absolutely insane, and I think you're gonna be able to take so many great options to eat from it because we're gonna be doing a full day of eating, but all from Costco. So I currently have this video partially planned out, and we're sitting at maybe like about 20 or a little over 20 items from Costco that I'm gonna be trying out and tossing in recipes in this video. So definitely stick around the whole video. Make sure you see all the items, and there are some definite surprises and some new items that I have never seen or tried before. Toss the video a like because you know it's gonna be a good one. If you're new to the channel, you wanna see more of my content, make sure to press the subscribe button down below, become a subscriber. Happy to have you here. And I'm gonna be taking you through my morning routine when I'm working out at home and show you a couple things that you can use to really take your home workout to the next level. And just like that, in a couple seconds, my home office becomes a home gym, mostly because of these incredible adjustable dumbbells by our video sponsor today, Activa Fit. So that said, I want to take you through a full at-home workout and explain some of the features and use cases that you can get with these adjustable dumbbells. So first, let me quickly explain that these are probably the safest and honestly best looking adjustable dumbbells that I've seen, but safest in the sense that they have this little red button on them and you cannot move the weight. You cannot adjust the weight accidentally unless you have that button firmly pressed down. I think that was a really smart design aspect because it's one, extremely safe, and two, make sure you have the weight that you want. So we're gonna hop into our first exercise, which is going to be a superset exercise with a slight incline chest press, supersetting with a dumbbell overhead tricep extension. And after your exercise is done, simply place the weight back into the carrier and you can choose your new weight then. First exercise done, pump cover off. And another thing, these are built very sturdy. A lot of the adjustable dumbbells I've used in the past always have a lot of like shake, rattle to them. It doesn't always pick up the weight. I have not had any of those issues with the Activa Fit, which is something that is hard to say about adjustable dumbbells. You can tell everything is extremely well built. It actually comes with a 1-year warranty, so if anything does happen, they're gonna be there to help you out. The grips are firm, tight, rubbery, grippy. So really wanna focus on shoulders today. Next exercise is going to be an overhead shoulder press. For our overhead shoulder press, we're gonna be doing 3 sets of 10, supersetting that with 3 sets of 15 shoulder shrugs. The key on shoulder shrugs here is you're gonna want to come up, squeeze, 3 seconds, do that for 5 reps, and then you're gonna wanna do 10 reps quickly, but still keeping good form. All right, exercise done, shoulders feeling nice and plump. We're gonna top off this shoulder workout with 1 more superset. We're gonna do lateral raises to failure, and then immediately superset that with no rest into front raises to failure as well. 2 sets of that, and your shoulders will be toast. All right, shoulders done and dusted, but the workout's not over yet. I always like to end my workout with a little bit of abs. And another good thing about this set is you're getting 2 adjustable dumbbells with it, so you're really saving 22 weights total, which is absolutely insane. And for an exercise like this where you only use 1, you're able to use 2 different weights. I'll show you here in a sec. First exercise is going to be a weighted V-up. Simply, you're gonna wanna keep your body extended as much as possible. Bring the weight over your head and bring it to your knees, keeping your legs straight. I like to do 2 to 3 sets of these as a failure, depending on how sore my abs are. And then to get a little oblique work in, we're gonna do some oblique shrugs. You can definitely go a little heavier here and really focus on pulling that weight up with your opposite oblique. That way you feel it both ways. Now also the design of these dumbbells were really important. You can tell these are flat edges, so you can lay them like this. They will not tilt. lay them straight like this if you're on a mat. A little bit of tilt, but still doable if you want to do like push-ups on them or something like that. All right, my friends, that was a quick, not so quick, at-home workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see some more at-home workouts. Now that I have these ActiveFit dumbbells, I can really work out at any time of the day, which is nice. Huge shout out and a thank you to ActiveFit for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check them out, all of their information is going to be in the link down below. And I'm told you can get 15% off anything on their website. All you have to do is use my code Joey15 and you can get some awesome deals on their things. My recommendation is to get the full set with these dumbbells that go up to 71.5 pounds, the rack form and the weight bench. That right there will have you completely set, ready to go and start your home gym. Like I said, all of their information is gonna be linked down below in the description, so definitely go check them out. Now, let's get on to a Costco protein. Whoa, thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna be trying out the Protein O2 Whey Isolate Protein that comes in these little self-serve packets. The macros of these, 90 calories, 20 grams of protein. So if they taste good, this is an absolute go. And the fact that you can just take a packet, keep it like maybe in your car or like at your office or whatever, seems like an absolute win. Here are the packet sizes. Looks like a pretty decent size. This flavor is orange mango, I believe. And this is a whey protein isolate, which is my favorite kind because it's easier on your stomach. It actually digests better too. The amount of foam in here is alarming. This is liquid, this is foam. So I'm gonna try to not get foam whenever I take a sip of this. You know what? It's actually pretty good. So there's a couple issues I see with this clear isolate. The two main issues are one, the foaming you get, which goes away in like a couple seconds or a couple minutes. So it's not really that big of a deal. The second is you still get a protein taste. You still get that protein kind of like tingle in the back of your throat. Most people, it's not a problem. For me, I don't really mind it at all, but do note that it is there with this product still, but I think that's just with any protein you buy. The flavor itself is very, very good. Reminds me very much of the emergency packets you used to drink. I used to mix them with vodka in college, but that's just me. So taste is there. The macros are definitely there. And the convenience of just throwing a couple of these in your backpack, like say if I'm going on a trip or something, these are gonna come in clutch too. Workout done, protein in, time to get dressed and ready for work. Ready for work, and of course had to get Kirkland brand cold brew. These things are awesome. Not only do they taste incredible, they're only 15 calories and a really, really good source of caffeine in the morning. There's normally a little gap where you can put a little bit of creamer or whatever you want. I'm gonna use some almond milk creamer and get on to work.
3 hours later.
All right, coffee done, getting some work done, and now on to a little mid-morning snack, all from Costco. We got 2 boiled eggs. These are organic hard-boiled eggs that just come in a package like this. I just chopped them up. I'm doing 1 normal egg and then 1 egg white. Little salt and pepper, very, very tasty. We're also going to be diving into the Korean pork jerky. Really, really tasty. I bought this stuff a couple times before. One of my favorites actually. And for some pretty solid macros as well, got 2 servings of that. And then 2 beautiful, bodacious, gorgeous looking clementines. Pretty much clementines are just seedless, tiny oranges, but they are very tasty and delectable and cute. That's why they're called cuties actually. By the way, these boiled eggs, all of the packages are perfectly boiled from what I've opened, and they taste delicious. Like you can tell they're organic. Yeah, honestly, love that. I'm not a huge yolk fan, so that's why I do some without and some with. It says right here, 68 calories per egg. There's about 17 calories if you take the yolk out and just have the egg white. And the pork jerky, a little different color than like a normal jerky, but such an authentic Korean barbecue flavor. Great tenderness, a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweet, right where you want it. These oranges, like I said, they're easy to peel, easy to take on and go, and juicy and delicious. And each one's only like 35 calories, and they're actually pretty filling. So although this is a very strange mid-morning snack, this is my mid-morning snack.
A few moments later.
All right, quick outfit change, and I've actually come to my mom's house, not for anything fun at all. I've decided she needed some help. An insane amount of boxes, because obviously she can't do it because she's getting very elderly, right, Mom?
Very weak and elderly.
If you do want to save her life and give her a little more life in her days, each like that you do put on this video will be about, I don't know, 1 hour, 30 minutes added on to her lifespan, so.
Absolutely, that would be great.
Do me and her a favor, press the thumbs up on the video while I get some work done. Two down, about 150 more to go.
One eternity later.
All right, lunch finally served. I am absolutely beat, but I do look pretty good in this all TLF fit. As always, if you want to check something out, check out the link down below. Save 15% if you use my code. But on to lunch, we have an entire array of Costco foods. So we started with a little meal prep of about 150 grams of their organic rice cauliflower and about 120 grams of their organic mixed veg. Both come in the frozen section. I just put it into one bowl, put it in the microwave for a couple minutes, ready to go. And we got ourselves some yummy, delicious looking Mediterranean chicken skewers. These things have been so clutch because they come pre-packaged, pre-cooked. Toss them in the microwave for just about a minute or two and you're ready to go. I did about 3.5 on my plate. They look insanely delicious. Cannot wait to dive into these. Just for a second, just like real fire roasted, authentic Mediterranean flavor. So good. Comes right off the stick. Feel like I order it from a food truck. So I'm gonna eat that and then try out another thing from Costco. Have never seen these before. Snack size of Lenny and Larry's cookies. So if you've ever tried a Lenny and Larry's cookie, you know the macros are not that good because it ends up being like 400 and something calories for the cookie. But with this snack size, I found it to be the perfect amount of calories for just like after lunch snack or a midday snack to keep me going through my day. I'm gonna put the macros for this meal and the day and everything together. My mom had no sort of healthy GHUs or anything like that, but she did have a trusty staple, mustard. 0 calories per serving, so why not lather this up in some mustard. Mixed veg, just a little bit of salt and pepper on there. This is like my go-to lunch just about every day. Extremely low calorie, extremely low carb, but very filling because of all the veggies you're eating and you're getting the protein satiation from the chicken. Really can't go wrong. And honestly, I think it's pretty tasty, especially when you put some kind of sauce on it. All right, and just moments later, we are ready to dive into our Lenny and Larry's. Like I said, a very good like size and calories for the snack. I get a lot of mixed reviews about people liking or not liking Lenny and Larry's. I think they're pretty decent. I mean, they're not my favorite cookie in the world, but they're pretty good and I feel like I crave them. So that's why I bought these and I feel like the size makes a big difference for me about how I can eat them. Pack I bought came with the double chocolate and the chocolate chip, I think. So a nice little variety, switch things up.
Hello! Did you have a good day?
All right, shower done, looking sexy. Almost time for dinner, but I wanted to have a little snack. That's not true. I wanted to talk about a little snack. I'm not really that hungry, but I did want to toss this in the video. So I got 2 different kinds of protein bars from Costco. I got the pure protein variety pack, which comes with 3 different flavors and 23 bars. And I got the Kirkland protein bars, which come with 2 different flavors and 20 bars. For the longest time, I have talked about these, the Kirkland brand chocolate brownie. They have been one of my all-time favorites for a very, very long time. Here recently, I've been going for the pure protein bar, not because it has less calories and more protein, it does by a little bit. The flavor is really, really good. It's like a very well done protein bar. So, I mean, I'm gonna give it a bite. Like I said, I'll probably eat half of it right now. I'm just not that hungry and I am gonna have dinner soon, but here is the pure protein bar. Like a very rich, very authentic, no proteiny, chalky taste. All around very, very good. Just because I love you guys, I'm gonna open up the chocolate brownie Kirkland brand, take a bite of that as well. Very much like a Quest bar in the shape, form, and consistency. I don't know, this is really good too. Very authentic brownie taste. Nice, gooey, it feels good when you're chewing it. All around a very solid bar as well. You cannot go wrong with either one of these if you pick them up from Costco. So, I mean, pretty much this is how they look with one bite taken out of each. And I'll put the macros up on either side so that way you kind of know. I'm probably gonna have one more bite of each and get ready to make an insane, insane dinner and dessert. Cheers. All right, dinner is served and the aroma in here is, well, authentic Mexican. We have some chicken grande enchiladas, gluten-free at that, if that makes a difference to you. So this is the Real Good enchiladas, 20 grams of protein, 190 calories per enchilada. So 2 come in one package, which is pretty nice. So we were just able to put them in the oven. You can also cook these in the microwave. We just had a little extra time, so we went with the oven. And then on the side, we have another Costco pickup. These are organic. They say Indian Madres lentils, but really they taste exactly like chili to me, like a lentil chili. And the flavor is very, very good and just plays in with the Mexican theme. Let's see how they taste. I will say, so when you look at the box, those look like real enchiladas with real shredded cheese inside. What I'm getting is this looking thing that I wasn't sure whether it was bread or chicken. It's chicken, and it's real chicken breast, but it's just kind of shredded up weird. And I will say that the enchiladas are a little soggy. I guess because maybe it's gluten-free bread and that's what's causing some of that. But the flavor is good. I'm just not so sure about the consistency of the chicken and the tortilla. Now, the lentils, on the other hand, different story completely. A very, very rich flavor, kind of like a chili, like I said earlier. All around very, very good. From consistency to macros. I think a really good application for this would be adding a little bit of ground beef or ground turkey and making a chili with this. Honestly, I would say this is probably the first thing I've had today that I don't think I'm gonna buy again. That said, here are the calories for the meal. Here are the macros overall for the day. All right, since Perry brought out the tray, I have been experimenting with some Anabolic Rice Krispie treats and I'm getting dangerously good. If you guys want to see an updated video on one of these, let me know in the comments down below. That's not the dessert, by the way. More coming. Dessert is upon us. Nothing better than to end your day with a breakfast food. And we are ending our day with a little bit of protein as well from Costco. These are the Wonderworks Keto cereal. Pretty crazy macros. For 40 grams, it's 150 calories and 15 grams of protein in each of these. And that is some insane macros for cereal compared to like your normal like Honey Nut Cheerios or something like that. This is much better. So there's two types of people in this world. There's your crunchy cereal people and your soggy cereal people, which are obviously have way higher IQs and are more pretty overall. I'm on the soggy cereal people, and these have not gotten soggy yet, so they're not quite to my consistency or my crunch level, but the flavor is very, very good. The closest thing I would compare this to would be a Cocoa Puff. It's actually very, very similar to Cocoa Puff, just with a little more powdery finish instead of like a chocolate all the way through. I also like stirring it around to make sure everything soaks into the milk so I can drink that afterwards. I just use a little bit of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, also from Costco. So although they no longer have the Premier protein that I featured in my last Costco grocery haul video, maybe almost a year ago now, this is a very, very good alternative for some really awesome macros and flavor. While I let this get a little more soggy, let me go over the macros of 1, this meal, and 2, today. Overall calories, right at 2,100 calories. And I promise you, I didn't like map this out before. I just decided the foods I wanted to eat. But we ended up with some pretty crazy macros: 184 grams of carbs, 67 grams of fat, and 203 grams of protein. Talk about a high protein diet. That right there is exactly what you want to see. So as I'm scrolling through, we got a little under 20 Costco items that held me through the entire day while maintaining an insanely good calorie to macro ratio and leaving me fully satiated. Can't really ask for a better full day eating than that. So if that video is up already, make sure to go watch that one. If not, get subscribed to the channel and turn your bell on so that way whenever that video drops, you'll be able to see the entire Costco grocery haul and everything that I got in it. But for me, in this video, with this bowl of cereal, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, toss it a like. If you're new to the channel, why not become a Suggs subscriber? And I will be seeing you in the next one. Peace.